Have you ever watched your cat stare at you from across the room? Slow, unblinking, completely still, and wondered what they were actually thinking? You probably assumed it was nothing. Hunger, maybe, or just the strange, vacant look cats get when their brain goes somewhere you'll never follow. And that sounds reasonable. Most owners assume their cats' quieter moments don't mean much. But here's the thing. Your cat has been sending you signals every single day. Signals with specific meaning. Signals that took millions of years of evolution to develop, and almost nobody knows how to read them. Which means most of us are accidentally sending back the wrong message entirely. Stay until the end, because I'm going to tell you about one spot on your cat's body that unlocks something deeper than any treat, any toy, any amount of time spent together. Most owners never find it, and once you do, you'll understand why your cat has been waiting for you to find it all along. The first thing science wants you to stop feeling embarrassed about is your voice. That soft, high, slightly ridiculous tone you use when you talk to your cat, the one you would never use in public, turns out to be one of the most important things you do all day. A 2022 study from the University of Paris found that cats can actually distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's, but only when the owner used that warm, exaggerated tone. When owners spoke in their normal, adult voice, their cats barely reacted. The moment they switched to that gentle, slightly cooing pitch, their cats turned their heads, perked their ears, moved closer. Your cat isn't hearing noise, they're recognizing you. And the recognition only happens when your voice sounds like someone who loves them. So every time you walk past your cat, every time you catch them watching you, say something. It doesn't matter what, the words are irrelevant. What your cat hears is the warmth underneath them. That voice says, "You are safe with me," in a way nothing else can. And the more often you say it, the more deeply they believe it. Now think about the last time your cat stared at you, and then slowly, deliberately, let their eyes close. Most owners think their cat is just tired. They're not. That slow blink is one of the most intentional things your cat can do, and it is aimed directly at you. Researchers at the University of Sussex confirmed in 2020 that when owners slow blinked at their cats, the cats were significantly more likely to slow blink back and then move toward them. The effect held even with strangers, but it was strongest with the people the cats already trusted. No treat, no toy. 3 seconds of soft eye contact, followed by one slow, deliberate blink, and your cat reads it as, "I am not a threat to you. I love you." Here is what makes this so easy to get wrong without knowing it. Direct, unblinking eye contact in cat language is a confrontation. It is a challenge. So every time you look at your cat and don't soften that gaze, you may be sending the exact opposite message of what you feel. Make the slow blink a daily ritual. Morning, evening, whenever your cat meets your eyes, let your eyelids drop gently. Hold for just a moment. When they blink back, that is your cat saying, "I trust you with my life." That is not a small thing. Now here is where most owners start to recognize themselves, and it's not comfortable. Think about the last time you dangled a toy in front of your cat, and they just sat there, staring at it like you were performing some kind of ritual they had no interest in joining. That is not your cat being lazy. That is your cat being bored, because the toy you are moving is not behaving like anything alive has ever moved in the history of nature. Your cat's brain is wired for the full sequence: the stalk, the crouch, the chase, the catch. Every step of that sequence matters. When you wave a toy back and forth in the same rhythm, same speed, same direction, you are skipping all of it. The trick is to make the toy behave like something that does not want to be caught. Drag it away from your cat, not toward them. Let it disappear around a corner. Let it freeze, then dart unpredictably. Watch your cat's body change. The low crouch, the wide pupils, the tail moving in slow anticipation. That is not just play. That is your cat's deepest instinct being fulfilled by you. A cat who gets a real hunt every day becomes calmer, more affectionate, and more bonded to the person who gave them that experience. You stop being just the person who fills the bowl. You become the source of something primal. And that changes everything. And if that's shifting the way you see your cat right now, hit like and subscribe. It helps us reach more owners who actually want to understand what their animal has been trying to tell them all along. And we haven't even gotten to the spot yet. The one thing your cat's body has been waiting for you to find. But first, what if the most powerful thing you could do for your cat today required you to do absolutely nothing? Most owners think bonding means interaction, petting, playing, feeding, holding. So when they sit on the couch while their cat is across the room, they feel like nothing is happening between them. But something enormous is happening. Your cat is watching you exist in their space without demanding anything from them. And in the wild, cats only rest near other cats they trust completely. They don't bond through touch the way dogs do. They bond through shared space. The quiet act of being nearby without reaching, without calling, without making anything happen. That is how cats say, "I choose to be here with you." If you do this daily, you will notice something shift over time. First, your cat stays across the room. Then they move to the same room, then the same couch, then right beside you. Not because you asked, because they decided. And in the world of cats, being chosen without asking is the highest form of love there is. Now think about how you greet your cat when you walk into a room. If you reach down and start petting them immediately, you are skipping the one step your cat has been waiting for you to learn. Cats do not process the world through sight first. They process it through scent. When two bonded cats greet each other, they touch noses before anything else. That exchange of scent is a recognition ritual. It says, "I know you. You are safe." When you skip that and go straight to the head scratch, your cat experiences something like being hugged by someone they only half recognize. Not painful, just jarring. Done enough times, it teaches your cat to brace instead of lean in. The daily shift is 2 seconds long. Before you pet your cat, extend one finger. Hold it near their nose and let them come to you. Let them sniff. When they push their face into your hand or rub their cheek against your finger, that is your green light. That is your cat saying, "Okay, I'm ready. I know you." You stop being someone who pets them. You become someone who asks first. Cats never forget the people who ask first. And one more thing most owners do out of pure love that their cat quietly registers as a betrayal. If you have ever scooped up your sleeping cat just because they looked too perfect to resist, you have done something your cat's nervous system recorded without your knowing. Your cat sleeps 12 to 16 hours a day, not out of laziness, but because sleep is how their body recovers, processes stress, and regulates everything. Deep sleep is the moment their guard is completely down, their muscles fully released, their ancient survival instincts finally quiet. They chose that spot because they felt safe enough to disappear. When you lift them without warning, their heart rate spikes, their claws come out, and even if they settle into your arms a moment later, something was registered. That place is not as safe as they thought. Do this enough times, and your cat starts sleeping in places you cannot reach, under the bed, on high shelves, behind furniture. They are not being antisocial. They are protecting their most vulnerable state from the one person they love most. The daily habit here is the simplest one. When your cat is asleep, walk past them. That restraint is a gift they will feel even if they never know you gave it. And now, the thing I promised you at the beginning. The spot on your cat's body that triggers something deeper than voice, deeper than play, deeper than shared space. When cats who are completely bonded groom each other, a behavior called allo-grooming, they don't groom just anywhere. They focus almost entirely on one place, the base of the skull, right between and behind the ears. That is the one spot a cat can never reach on their own. The only way they ever feel groomed there is from someone they trust completely, which means that spot is reserved. It belongs only to family. When another cat grooms that area, it releases oxytocin in both animals, not just the one being touched, both of them. A chemical bond that the brain reads as, "We belong to each other." Every single day, take a few seconds and gently stroke that spot between your cat's ears with your fingertips. Not scratching, not rubbing hard. Slow, gentle, repetitive strokes. The same rhythm another cat's tongue would use. Watch your cat's eyes close. Watch their body go soft. Listen to how the purr changes. Deeper, slower. Something that sounds less like comfort and more like surrender. That is not just your cat enjoying being touched. That is your cat's brain releasing the same chemical it would release in the presence of the only ones they have ever fully trusted. Tonight, when your cat settles beside you and closes their eyes, you'll know exactly what they're saying.